All right.
So, um, so here I am with one of my friends, Shikaru Uzu. You might know him from uh, previous projects. And today we're going to be reviewing, analyzing the lyrics from Rap Devil and KILLSHOT. So we're going to be starting with the background of how this actually started. So, Shikaru, would you tell us of how exactly this started?
Okay. So first off, hey guys, hope everyone's doing well today. So like Abel said, we're talking about Kill Shot and Rap Devil and exactly its origins. And well, what's the whole thing that caused out this spark? It's pretty interesting actually. So if we're going back to what was it, like 2012, something like that. MGK felt the need to, and for those who don't know, MGK is Machine Gun Kelly. Uh, he felt the need to post on Twitter uh, that Haley was hot, and at the time Haley was 16. And MGK posted it. He said, with all due respect, like he didn't mean any disrespect, but at the time, the girl's 16 and he's 22. But Eminem didn't pick up on it right away. He actually didn't find out till about what was it, like a year later.
A year or so.
Yeah, pretty much. And then so I don't know. Within that process of that year going by, and Eminem finding out, I guess at some point, Machine Gun Kelly wanted to get on Sway 45, or Shay 45. I'm sorry. And he couldn't get on, and from what he understood, making a couple calls, it seemed like Eminem had like blacklisted him from being able to get on to those shows and such. So I guess he took offense to that. And I don't know like what his exactly what exactly Machine Gun Kelly's source was for finding out that Eminem was the one to do this, or who told him it. But pretty much, he went on Tech Nine's. He featured on a track with Tech Nine, and I forget what the name of the track is called. I'll look it up here in a minute. But anyway, so he's on the song with Tech Nine, and in the feature he's taking shots at Eminem, and kind of being petty. Like I said, I'm kind of looking it up right now so we can reference exactly what the lyrics are. But that Eminem found that to be like really petty, like annoying, like for him more so not being offended over Haley. I mean, that does take offense, like from a father's standpoint, and I think everybody can get that. But
Yeah.
more so being petty and kind of blaming Eminem for his misfortune because of his choice to put out certain comments.
Yeah. And so, like a few years later, this happened, right?
Yeah, that's Eminem goes ahead and he releases Kamikaze, and in Kamikaze he's not he mentions MGK. Again, I don't have the lyrics in front of me for that. We'll pull it up in a minute. Uh, but
That's the one
but
featuring with Royce.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So not only does he take a shot at MGK, but he's taking a shot at a lot of other rappers, that
Yeah. Yeah.
are mumble rappers that literally they their raps are pretty much club music. Uh, you know, uh, I've been rapping for about a year and a half now as Bad Chick, um, and me personally, I even the type of even the type of raps I would come up with for like something in the club, it doesn't exactly sound like, I don't know, Little Yachty or who's this? What's this other guy's name? The guy who made Panda, Designer. Like I listen to Designer's music and I don't know what the fuck he is saying for shit. I mean, the beat's nice, fantastic, but what the fuck did you just say? Like, so I mean, Eminem called out a lot of people getting back on topic, and sorry, I'm looking this up here. So he called a lot of people out, and then one of the only people to actually come out and give a response back to Eminem was MGK. And so MGK comes out with a song called Wrapped Up, which I have that pulled up, right? We'll take a look back into the other stuff in just a minute and
Yes.
go into the history. Just pull up one more search here real quick. Abel,
Of course.
please be patient with me.
Yes. We're always patience.
So I already pulled up Tech 9 featuring MGK, and then the other one would have been Eminem's Kamikaze. I think it's called Still Alive. Actually, the song. Maybe a mistake. Where's that? I'm Still Alive. No.
Supposed to be the are you looking for not alike one or
I'm looking for the one that he pulled with Machine. The one where he called out Machine Gun Kelly specifically. He said, "Man, I'm sorry. I've got the new lyrics in my head for KILLSHOT, and I can't remember exactly what he said because I know he says something about a machine gun." I don't know. Then he said Kelly. So
most
Okay.
likely this new album Eminem actually names other rappers.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of them is Kelly, right?
yeah.
So
Little Yachty, I'm pretty sure is one of them.
so does he mention him in one song or in various songs in his album?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? I was reading something.
The new album from Eminem, does he mention Kelly more than twice in
No, I think he only brings him up once in one song.
once?
And
Okay,
it's not
one
like
song.
it's not like he continuously brings him up.
Acting more professional, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
professionally, yeah, he needs to at least, if he wants to, call him out on something, subliminally, he will like do what he did right now in the Kamikaze.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's. You found it?
I'm close. It's okay. So yeah. Yeah. So it's like it's not alike. Not alike.
Not alike, yeah.
Yeah, not alike. So basically, on Not Alike, Eminem says, but next time you gotta use Tech 9 if you wanna come at me with a submachine gun, and I'm talking to you, but you already know who the fuck you are, Kelly. I don't use sublims, and sure as fuck don't sneak this, but keep commenting on my daughter Haley. So
Yeah.
pretty much like just in the sequence he's saying that Machine Gun Kelly used Tech 9's song and his feature spot to subliminally sneak diss Eminem and comment and socially on social media be commenting on his daughter Haley. So thus his personal beef with MGK. So I mean, I I feel like anybody, parent or not, should be able to get that perspective. I mean, if you're like, I don't know, you don't have manners or something, I guess.
Right, right.
No judgment there. But yeah, let's go on to Rap Devil, where he decides to where Machine Gun Kelly decides to call out Eminem.
Eminem, exactly.
So for copyright reasons, we will not be playing the music. We're just gonna go through the lyrics and kind of analyze exactly what everyone is saying and its relevancy. Whether they have, who has bars? You know what I'm saying? Who has that fire?
Exactly.
And I'm talking for real. I mean, if you could read this and just be like, damn, holy shit, that's how you know, like, exactly where the skill set of this battle is, because this isn't about the track, this isn't about anything else but what each person has to say about the other. These are diss tracks, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Excuse me. All right, yeah. So everyone's been commenting on Machine Gun Kelly's first lyric, which is super fantastic and it sucks. All right. So it's pretty much. It pretty much says, well, first off, it says the intro says, "Oh my God, Ronnie." I don't know what the fuck that is about, right?
Ronnie, it could be the producer, which I'm seeing right now.
Oh,
so
okay.
he might be talking to the producer, the one that actually helped him.
Oh, is Ronnie that ghostwriter we were talking about?
The Ronnie J?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
I mean, what other Ronnie we'll get to that later.
Okay, yeah, so, alright, so verse 1, Machine Gun Kelly comes in and he's like, hey, somebody grab him some clippers. His fucking beard is weird.
Weird.
Yeah. Right. Beard is weird. Okay. I mean, that's not a bar. It's a funny wordplay, I would say. But yeah, I mean, continuing. Anyway, it says, tough talk from a rapper paying millions for security a year. So it's like, okay, so because I pay for security, it makes Eminem not tough.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Eminem's a gangster, right?
Of course.
Right, but Eminem has destroyed careers, so it's not something to be taken lightly. So I mean, there's different essences of like being tough, I would say.
Of course.
But anyway, I don't feel like that has any relevancy. I guess year rhymes with weird a bit. But anyway, so he goes on to say, I think my dad's going crazy. Yeah, Haley, you right? Dad's always mad, cooped up in the studio, yelling at the mic. You sober and bored, huh? I know. About to be 46 years old, dog. Talking about, I'ma call up Trick, and you sound like a bitch. So again, he's disrespecting Eminem by bringing up his fucking daughter again. Now, I mean, I don't know what part of, Eminem saying that next time you don't gotta use Tech 9 if you want to come at me with a submachine gun and a dude. Skip all that. He says, but keep commenting on my daughter Hattie. You know, that wasn't a challenge. You know, that was not, and I feel like MGK understood that it was some sort of challenge. Um, but anyway, it's talking about Eminem's age as if age has to do with how hard you can run your fucking mouth. And
You're right.
man, if anybody's just like heard, man, who's this guy? Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Like Terry Crews is like how old now? It's like
He's almost 60.
yeah, this guy is ripped and loud
Yeah.
and doesn't shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, so it's like, how are you gonna say that just because this dude's old, like, what he can't be yelling to the mic anymore, or because he's sober and bored? What's going on here? Like,
yeah,
I mean,
This
because-
sentence right here, it's more like he's trying to warm up here because he is like criticizing his age because what you just said, and he just started, and like there's a lot more to it, but I don't think he touches this 46 years old for his whole song. Well,
I think he brings it up again.
He did.
I think so, but we'll go on to it. But I know what you mean. So I mean, we all know Eminem had like a really hard partying and drinking phase for a bit, but you know, him being sober has nothing to do with being bored. I mean, MGK is partying all the time. I mean, fun can be defined by different things, but.
Yeah, he tried to insult him in the most bullying way.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I'm being really picky on this stuff. He's saying he's saying that Eminem's gonna call it trick, and because of that, he sounds like a bitch. Like, anyway, moving on. He says, "Man up and handle your shit. Mad about something I said in 2012. Took you 6 years and a surprise album just to come up with a diss. Homie, we get it. We know that you're the greatest rapper alive. Fucking dweeb. All you do is read a dictionary and stay inside." So he's like, so MGK is like, you know, I kind of get this. Like, I get it, but I don't. Like, so I feel like Eminem really didn't make it a big deal, but I mean, it is facts. Like, Eminem did take 6 years and a surprise album to come up with just a small portion of a line to like call out MGK. Like, did he have to do that? But I feel like that was like addressed in the interview itself. With Sway. So
yeah.
So yeah. So he says, "Fuck rap god. I'm the rap devil. Coming barefaced with a black shovel." And if you notice in the song, he says shovel, not shovel. Shovel is the way he likes to say it. So yeah, coming barefaced with a black shovel, like the Armageddon when the smoke settle. His body next to this instrumental I'm saying. And then he goes into this corny ass chorus. Where he goes and where he uses auto-tune ever so lightly, and I think he does it purposely to.
I hate auto-tune, dude.
Yeah,
I really hate.
I feel like auto-tune is unnecessary.
Yeah.
It's like, do you use it because you think it sounds cool? I guess like, what? What's the point?
Well, you know, today's rappers they like to do before they get to the chorus, they like to do these kinds of stuff. You know, getting into tune, getting it, you know, kind of like different tone to it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you know, Latin do that a lot, especially trap shit. So let's keep on.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. But anyway, I know Eminem hates that shit.
Yeah, I get him. So he continues
Sorry
saying,
about them
like the
sweatsuits and them corny
Armageddon.
hats. Yeah. He's like, yeah, yeah. So he's like, yeah. So he's like, I'm sick of these sweatsuits and corny hats. Let's talk about it. I'm sick of you being rich and you still mad. Let's talk about it. Both of us single dads from the Midwest. Let's talk about it. Or we could get gully. I'll size up your body and put some white chocolate on it. So,
I don't know about this.
I mean,
This is the actual. He actually repeats this chorus over and over though.
yeah, and I mean, a lot of people. I mean, here's the thing. Diss tracks don't have choruses. Period. Like
Yeah.
for the most part. I mean, you look at all the diss tracks like in history, you're just not going to see a chorus in any of them. If you're gonna find it, it's gonna be very rare.
Right.
So some people are pretty impressed that like in a diss, he is coming up with a chorus. But my question is, did he come up with the chorus, or or did this
Johnny. No,
this
Ronnie.
Ronnie guy?
Ronnie guy
Like,
or.
yeah. So anyway, so basically, he's tired of the corny hats and the sweatsuits. He's saying Eminem's rich and angry. Yeah, he's saying, let's talk about it, bro. Like, saying both of them are single dads. That they both have daughters. They're raising daughters by themselves. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck gully is, so call me an uneducated rapper, but I've never come across this word. So I have no idea. So I'm gonna assume it means some sort of like fighting, like they're probably gonna scrap, because it follows with "I'll size up your body and put some white chocolate." So
Right.
yeah. Anyway, but going into verse 2, I'm gonna try not to take so much time on this because we got like so
Yeah.
3 more verses. All right, so
Read the whole verse.
yeah, no, I got
second verse,
it. Don't eat my dick. All right. So anyway, verse 2. It's like, let's talk about the fact that you actually blackballed a rapper that's twice as young as you. Let's talk about it. Let's call Sway. Ask why I can't go on Shade 45 because of you. Let's ask Interscope how you had Paul Rosenberg trying to shelf me. Still can't cover up the fact your last 4 albums is as bad as your selfie. Now tell me, what do you stand for? I know you can't stand for yourself. Trying to be the old you so bad, you stand yourself. Ha. Let's leave all the beef in to 50, please. Ham, you pushing 50. See, that's the second time he pulls it up. Why you claiming that I'm a call Puff when you're the one who called Diddy? Facts. Then you went and called Jimmy. Facts. The conference called me in the morning. They told me you were mad about a tweet. You wanted me to say sorry. I swear to God, I ain't believe him. Please say it ain't so. The big bag bully of the rap game can't take a fucking joke. Oh, you want some fucking smoke, but not literally you'll choke. Yeah, I acknowledge you're the goat. Found the gunner, bitch. I got you in the scope. Don't have a heart attack now. Somebody help your man's up. Knees weak of old age. The real Slim Shady can't stand up. So here, yeah, pretty much through here is basically where he's saying that Eminem blackballed him as a rapper. He's saying like, I'm twice as young as you, so what's the point? Claiming that Eminem calls Sway, and that's the reason he can't get on Shade 45. And then he's saying that Eminem called Interscope and try to have Machine Gun Kelly, shelved and stuff. And Machine Gun Kelly skips from going to these facts to just talking trash, saying, your last 4 albums are as bad as your selfie. So basically making fun of his persona.
Yeah.
talking about his age, saying that he's gonna call Puff, and he's claiming that he called Diddy. Man,
Yeah,
Diddy.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah,
Puff Daddy, right?
Yeah, I know who Puff Daddy and I know who Diddy is. I don't know who the fuck Jimmy is. So anyway, saying the conference call in the morning, and he's mad about a tweet. Whatever. Here, he's pretty much saying, he's complimenting him and then going at him, like complimenting him and going at him, like so far. So we go back into the chorus and we're on verse 3. So he says, "Hello, Marshall. My name's Colson. You should go back to recovery." All right. Recovery is, 4 albums, is 3 albums. My bad. And he said earlier that his last 4 albums are as bad as Selfie. So that, in that sense, like it's like, and GK really didn't do research, and he kind of fucked himself up on that, which will be visible later on. But anyway, he says, "I know your ego's hurting. Just knowing that all of your fans discovered me, he like, damn, he a younger me, except he dresses better and I'm ugly. Always making fun of me. Stop all the thuggery, Marshall. You living in luxury. Look what you done to me. Dropped an album just because of. Damn, you in love with. You got money, but I'm hungry. I like the disc, but you won't say them lyrics out in front of me. Shout out to every rapper that's up under me. Know that I'll never do you like this fuckery." It's basically, he's going and he's saying, I'm like you. I'm young. I'm a younger version than you. And you're acting like a thug, but you live in a a beastie, rich life. You rich and I'm just hungry. But anyway, what else was there? And yeah, then he goes on to say, like, I'm not gonna fucking, rip the food out your mouth to like any other rapper.
Right.
So he goes on to say, "Still better after everyone loves you. Pull that wedgie out your dungarees. I gotta respect the OGs. I know most of them personally, but you're just a bully acting like a baby. So I gotta read you a nursery. I'm the ghost of the future. You just Ebenezer Scrooge." I said on Flex, anyone could get it. I ain't know it would be you. And he goes on to a chorus again. Again, he's just saying Eminem's a baby. So
yeah.
in the bridge it says, "Writing shoddy because I forgot to roll the scopes." He's talking about rolling a blunt in his car. It's a fast road when your idols become your rivals. Never hesitate to say it to your face. I'm an asshole, bitch ass motherfucker. Oh my god, Ronnie. Fuck Kells.
So
And then
a bridge and a diss.
Yeah, a bridge. The bridge kind of came like in with the ending of the chorus, going into the 4th verse.
Yeah.
Which we still got one more verse here, which I'll go through real quick, and then I'll hit the heavy points here. But basically it says, "We know you get nervous, rabbit. We see mama spaghetti all over your sweater. I wish you would lose yourself on the records that you made a decade ago. They were better. According to them, you're a national treasure. To me, you're as soft as a feather. The type to be scared to ask Rihanna for a number. Just hold her umbrella, Ella, Ella. I'm not afraid. Okay, Oscar the Grouch, chill on the couch. You got an Oscar, damn. Can anybody else get some food in their mouth? They made a movie about you. You're in everybody's top 10. You're not getting better with time. It's fine, Eminem. Put down the pen or write an apology over the simple fact you had to write a diss to acknowledge me. I'm the prodigy. How could I even... Oh my god. How could I even look up to you? You ain't as tall as me. 5'8" and I'm 5'6". 7 punches, hold your head still. Last time you saw 8 Mile was at home on a treadmill. You were named after a candy. I was named after a gangster. So don't be a sucker and take my verse off of Yellow Wolf's album. Thank you. Doesn't rhyme for shit, but okay. just want to feed my daughter. You trying to stop the money to support her? Okay. You the only one. You the one always talking about the action. Text me to Addy. I'm pulling up, scrapping, and I'm by my fucking self. What's happening? EST Captain, salute me or shoot me. That's what he's gonna have to do to me when he realizes there ain't shit he can do to me. Everyone always hated me. This isn't anything new to me. Yeah, there's a difference between us. I got all of my shit without Dre producing me. I know you're not used to me. Usually one of your disses should ruin me. But bitch, I'm from Cleveland. Everybody's quiet this evening. I'm reading the eulogy. Dropped an album called Kamikaze, so that means killed him. Already fucked one rapper's girl this week. Don't make me call Kim. So, okay, just wrapping this up real quick. Basically, he's making references to 8 Mile, calling him Rabbit, see Mama Spaghetti all over your sweater, right? He's saying, I wish you would lose yourself on the records that you made a decade ago. They were better. So basically saying, you know, all your music recently is trash. Everything you made 10 years ago was way better. And, you know, it's not necessarily wrong. I mean, I like Eminem, and I like a lot of his music. And I think a couple of his songs, you know, in his most recent albums were pretty good. You know, I enjoyed them, you know. I would agree.
He good.
Yeah, I would agree that like it's not exactly the same as 10 years ago, but you know, nobody's really been coming at Eminem like they were 10 years ago.
Thanks to Trump, though.
Yeah. So moving on, not to go into politics.
Yeah.
So basically saying, you know, Eminem's scared to ask Rihanna for her number. You're just holding her umbrella. You know, basically saying you got an Oscar. Can anybody get some food in their mouth? So it's like, you know, you gotta still like keep hustling. Like, you know, you can't just give me something. Like, it sounds like he's crying like a bitch, honestly. So basically, he's saying, you know, Eminem's getting old. You're not getting better with time. Put down the pen, or just write me an apology, because Eminem had to diss him to acknowledge him. And he goes on, you know, he's saying he's a project. Anyway, this dude saying, because, oh my god, this dude say he can't look up to Eminem because he's 6'4", and Eminem's 5'8". I mean, I'm 5'8".
Let's look at this perspective. You know, that's some bully type of criticism. Really, like, who actually will be offended if you're taller than someone? Because he's actually stating like, I'm actually looking down on you because you're shorter than I am.
Yeah. Shorty.
So yeah.
So but anyway, he's saying like the last time you saw 8 Mile was at home on a treadmill, so like running at home, watching. Alright. So he says he, you know, Eminem's named after a candy, and he's named after a gangster. He's training to fight Eminem, and he just wants to feed his daughter.
He just wanted to be the tough one, though.
Yeah,
he's acting tough.
Well, the only real diss I saw here was that he said, you know, I got all of my shit without Dre producing me, and I was like, I'm like, you know, I still think Eminem would have been Eminem without Dre, but I would say that Dre did help Eminem take.
Yeah.
You know, I can't. So for me, that was like, okay, that one was a good one. And then the other one that was like a low blow, which was like, you know, Eminem said, don't talk about Haley. That doesn't mean talk about his wife. It's like already fucked one rapper's girl this week, and he's talking about, I think he's talking about Halsey, which is G-Eazy's girlfriend. Yeah. I'm not gonna get into that. Anyway, so he says, already fucked one rapper's girl this week, don't make me call Kim. So it's like, you know, he wasn't happy that you said some shit about his daughter, but yeah, okay, let's just talk about your wife. Yeah.
Yeah, I really, it's it's good to bring up references from people that are around that you're dissing to, but at the same time it could backfire. You know, it's dangerous because if I'm going to diss you, Shikaru, I'm not going to like I'm going to state some of your exes, but
Thank
some
God. Because I would too. I would be like, you want to state my exes? Let me tell you about my exes, motherfucker. Because that's the type of rapper I am. Like,
but in a fun, it's
you know,
funny.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna try to bring something up. It's like, how would you say it? I could, two kids could be rap battling in a school, and somebody could, be making fun of these kids' raggedy ass shoes.
Right, right.
And this other kid could just be like, I fucked your mama last night. No one just be like, damn, holy fuck. Did you fuck his mama last night? Yeah, these are her panties. And be like, oh shit. Like, something like that, a low blow, I guess you would say, like, some dirt.
But if we actually like analyze this almost feels like a your mama joke stuff.
Yeah.
At that particular verse, it sounds such like a mama joke.
Yeah, and the way he presented it in the song was very aggressive.
Yeah.
And the kind of way, I guess the way you say, I'm from Wisconsin, so I can't rap like someone from Cleveland, and I wouldn't exactly want to mock that because it's kind of like something like from the area,
Yeah.
So, like just the way he pronounces things, it works. But if you're like to just read this out and give it to any rapper, it'd be pretty interesting to see them try to word this out.
Well, they might have change some stuff because there's some words here that they're just repetitive in when I see it. When he says bitch and those kinds of how do you say muletilla in English? It's
Mullet.
Yeah, the mullets. And it almost sounds like a freestyle also. It's like a not freestyle on the
It sounds like a freestyle, but it's not.
Yeah, it does, yeah. But it's how should I say it? It's composed well, but at the same time, this is not for it's not structured for a diss.
I mean, no. I wouldn't say that. I would say it's not structured to be bars. Like, this is like, I would say this is like Machine Gun Kelly's personal style of rapping, So, his bar and skill set level are at a threshold, right? And I feel like at this point he was really pushing it with his skill level, because you can tell in the video he's coming at Eminem hard, like he's pissed, like he's done with Eminem shit, calling Eminem a crybaby and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I feel like for him he did the best he could. I feel like he did pretty well.
It was a really good, like, call those punch, the punch lines and the low blows, and it's all in here, and it's very well. I mean, and Eminem said it himself in the interview that it was pretty good. But yeah, it's just the first round, right?
Yeah, that's just the first round. yeah, we're gonna go into round 2 here, which is Eminem's response.
Yeah.
This one, when I heard it, I was one of the first people to hear it within the first hour. I think I got to the video when it was at like 300,000 views. And right now, actually, let's pull this up on YouTube because I want to pull up these statistics real quick before I go into this. So let's see here. So Machine Gun Kelly's Rap Devil has been out 2 weeks now, as of today, if I'm not mistaken. And so far, Rap Devil has, let's see here, they got 92 million views in 2 weeks. Alright?
Yeah.
So, that is how well MGK is doing with this. Now we go to KILLSHOT, which is the name of the diss that Eminem has, the diss towards MGK. And KILLSHOT is sitting at 66 million views in 3 days.
Damn.
So statistically speaking, Eminem is already, catching up. He's only 30 million away from this. Less. So, numbers speak. So I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna go any further. So, let's see. Moving on. Let me get a drink of this Sprite here. Reading all that shit before. Thank God I skipped the chorus,
Yeah, it's totally unnecessary. I'll help you on the intro and some other stuff. I'm gonna start with the intro. You sound like a bitch.
Oh yeah, you read the intro, bro. You got this.
Shut the fuck up. When your friends become your haters, you're done. Fucking beard's weird. All right, you yelling at the mic. Fucking weird beard. We doing this once. You yelling at the mic. Your beard's weird. Why you yell at the mic? And then that Illa, the producer, right?
Give me a sec here, Abel.
So on both intros they actually name the producers then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm actually. Yeah. Okay.
So basically, this whole intro is basically him just. I like it because here's the thing. So he's like, you sound like a bitch. That's like.
It's mocking him. It's mocking him.
He's mocking SGK to the fullest, and he's just like, shut the fuck up. And then I really like it because when MGK went into that, what was it, the bridge after the chorus, he was like, when your idols become your rivals, Eminem's coming off here saying when your fans become your haters, like. Fuck you, bitch. I ain't your rival. You just a fan. Now you just a hater. Like, fuck off. Like, type shit. He's just making fun of his lyric. Fucking beard's weird. Mike, fucking beard. Yeah, I just found that funny. You sound stupid. You know that?
Yeah, exactly.
And so, oh man. Jeez, oh man, here's the thing. It says, here's the thing here. Okay, man, I'm gonna tell you this. Just looking at this lyric scheme, Machine Gun Kelly had verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, verse 4, right?
Yeah.
Eminem just has verse.
1.
All right, it is 1. Verse. So. I might take some stops here, but I'm gonna try to go through the whole thing once, and I'm gonna fucking start it. This is Eminem. I don't think I could do this on, but Yeah.
I'll do the half of it if you
We'll
get
see.
tired.
We'll see. Yeah. Because this is long as shit, bro.
Yeah.
Holy crap. All right. So yeah, he's like, Rihanna just hit me on a text last night. I left turkeys on her neck. Wait, you just diss me? I'm perplexed. Insult me in a line, compliment me in the next. Damn, I'm really sorry. You want me to have a heart attack? Was watching 8 Mile on my Nordic track. Wait, hold on, stop right there. Do you know what a Nordic track is, bro?
Nordic track.
Yeah. Nordic track is a treadmill, bro.
But do you mean the mythology?
No. So he's saying I was watching 8 Mile on my Nordic track. So, you know, in the last one he said, you know, last time you watched 8 Mile was at home on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a Nordic track is a treadmill that costs $2,000+ and it's got an integrated flat screen TV in it. Okay. Anyway, he says, realize I forgot to call you back. Here's that autograph for your daughter. I wrote it on a starter cap. Stan, son, listen, man, dad isn't mad, but how you gonna name yourself after a damn gun and have a man bun? The giant spoke, eyes open, undeniable, supplying smoke, got the fire stoked. What you got me in a scope, but you grazed me. I'll say one call to Interscope and you Swayze. Your reply got the crowd yelling woo. So before you die, let's see who can out petty who. Holy shit, I didn't even notice that in the song. He said your reply got the crowd yelling woo. So before you die, let's see who can out petty who. Like, it's like, he's like, you think I'm petty? You think I'm petty? Okay, we'll see who's petty. Like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Another one is this was the one I noticed in the song. He says, you say you got me in the scope, but you grazed me, referring to the last song where he says, I'm the gunner, I got you in the scope. It's like, you got me in the scope, but you grazed me. Like, you missed, bro. Like,
yeah.
yeah. So anyway, he's like, with your corny lines, slim your old ow, Kelly, oh. But I'm 45 and I'm still outselling you. By 29, I had 3 albums that had blue. Now let's talk about something I don't really do. Go in someone's daughter's mouth stealing food, but you're a fucking molehill. Now I'm gonna make a mountain out of you, woo. Ho chillin' acting like you the chrome barrel to my bone marrow. Holy, what? Yeah, ho chillin' acting like you the chrome barrel to my bone marrow. Gunner bitch, you ain't a bow and arrow. Damn.
Yeah.
Say you'll run up on me like a phone bill, spraying lead, playing dead. That's the only time you hold steel. Oh, hold steel, not like hold still. Oh shit. Like, this dude's bad. He's like, are you eating cereal or oatmeal? What the fuck in the bowl? Milk, Wheaties, or Cheerios? Okay, on that note, really quick, to answer that question, Eminem, if you ever watched this, probably not. But I'm just saying, it's fucking Fruit Loops. He was eating Fruit Loops. Me and a couple friends sat there and we just watched it for 2 hours straight. And it was at the point where he spit it out. You can tell they're different colors. They're either Fruit Loops or Fruity Cheerios. One or the other. That's your answer. Anyway. Says, because I'm taking a shit and I'm Kelly. I need reading material. Dictionary.
Damn.
Yeah, okay. So that reference is just towards like him saying like, oh, your beard's weird, your dad's behind the mic, thinking reading dictionary, fucking nerd. I'm bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, Yeah, dictionary. Yo, Slim, your last 4 albums suck. Go back to recovery. Oh, shoot, that was 3 albums ago. What do you know? Oops, know your facts before you come at me, little goof. Luxury,
Damn.
oh, bitch. Yeah, I had enough money in '02 to burn it in front of you, ho. Younger me? No, you the whack me. It's funny, but so true. I'd rather be 80-year-old me than 20-year-old you. I'm not gonna say anything on that. Tell out head and all rage, still can fill a whole page with 10-year-old's rage. Got more fans than you in your own city, little kitty, go play. Feel like I'm babysitting little Tay. Got the ditty okay, so you spent your whole day shooting a video just to fucking dig your own grave. Damn. Yeah, got ditty okay. Yeah, got the ditty okay, so you spent the whole day shooting a video just to fucking dig your own grave. Oh my god.
Damn.
Got you at your own wake. I'm Billy the Goat. You ain't never made a list to no Biggie, no Jay. Next to Taylor Swift and that Iggy ho, you probably really blow. Kelly, they'll be putting your name next to Jay, next to Benzino. Oh.
Die. Yeah, Benzino.
Yeah. Jay and Benzino are 2 other rappers that, if I'm not mistaken, that came after Haley previously.
Yeah.
And Eminem ruined their careers, like he's doing to MGK right now. So anyway, so it's like the last motherfucker saying Haley name in vain, alien brain, you Satanist. Yeah, my biggest flops are your greatest hits. The game's mine again, and ain't nothing changed but the locks. So before I slay this bitch, give Jade a kiss. Oh, Jade is MGK's daughter, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So basically, you came at Eminem's daughter when she was underage. Well, guess what? Eminem can be just as big as a dick.
Yeah.
So anyway, gotta wake up Labor Day to this. The fuck, being rich shamed by some prick using my name for clickbait in a state of bliss because I said his goddamn name. Now I gotta cock back, aim, yeah, bitch, pop champagne of this. It's your moment. This is it, as big as you're gonna get. So enjoy it, and to give you a career to destroy it. Lethal injection. Go to sleep 6 feet deep. I'll give you a B for the effort. But if I was 3'11", you look up to me, and for the record, you would suck a dick to fucking be me for a second. Lick a ball sack to get on my channel. Give your life to be as solidified. This motherfucking shit is like Rambo when he's out of bullets. So what good is a fucking machine gun when it's out of ammo? Had enough of this tatted up mumble rapper. How the fuck can him and I battle? I'll have to fuck Kim in my flannel. I'll give him my sandals, cause he knows as long as I'm shady, he's gonna have to live in my shadow. Exhausting, letting off on my offspring. Lick a gun barrel, bitch, get off me. Dance round it like a sombrero. We can all see you're fucking salty because young Gerald's balls deep inside of Halsey. Yeah, I think that's the reference there. I think young Gerald is G-Eazy.
Yeah.
And Halsey would be his girlfriend. And that's where MGK was saying, like, he fucked more rappers girl this week. But anyway, he's like, your red sweater, your black leather, you dress better, I rap better.
It's just, I memorize that part though.
Yeah. Got a death threat or a love letter. Like, bro, that's so true. Is it a death threat or a love letter? Because you were complimenting him so much on that song, we don't know if it was really a diss. Like, little white toothpick thinks it's over a pick. I just don't like you, prick. Thanks for dissing me. Now I had an excuse on the mic to write, not a like. But really, I don't care who's in the right, but you're losing this fight, you picked. Who else wants it, Kells? attempt fails, Bowden L's fucking nails in these coffins. Satinist cotton L kill shot. I will not fail. I'm with the doc still. Oh, you must be talking about Dre. But this idiot's boss pops pills and tells him he's got skills. But Kells, the day you put out a hit, the day that Diddy admits he put out the hit that got Pac killed. So, pretty much anybody who didn't understand that, I think what I'm saying, Diddy is never going to admit that he put out the hit that got Pac killed. So that also means Machine Gun Kelly ain't never gonna get no hit record. Anyway, he says, I'm sick of you being whack and still using that motherfucking auto tune. So let's talk about it. I'm sick of your mumble rap mouth. Need to get the cock up about it before we can even talk about it. I'm sick of your blonde hair and earrings. Just because you look in the mirror and think that you're Marshall Mathers don't mean you are and you're not about it. So just leave my dick in your mouth and keep my daughter out of it.
That outed, is he actually mocking that phrase that he actually... Wait, hold on. I'm looking at MGK.
What?
MGK, I think he's actually, because I know MGK says something about it so many times at the end of the sentence. I'm looking for it. Did he actually? Damn it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I could get it. Okay, keep on.
Oh yeah. So anyway, outro is like, you fucking and I'm just playing Diddy. I love you. So basically, he's not trying to put anything on Diddy or anything. He's just trying to use the line as it would never happen. But that's the point I'm trying to get across. That's how shit you are. Anyways, me personally, just looking at this and man, I mean, this is bar after bar after bar after bar after diss after diss after diss after diss.
He continuously he never had a chorus, bridge, or second or third verse.
No, and if you
he just went straight.
And to me, if you listen to how he rapped it, it's like he switched up his rap tempo so much. It was amazing.
It was like, pretty good rhythm right there.
It was watching him juggle it, in such a way that only Eminem could do it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: Eminem didn't stoop down to he didn't literally murder MGK. It's like Eminem can go harder than this, but it's like it was like kind of like a backhand slap, like. Sit the fuck down. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, I'm Eminem. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
So I don't think I don't think MGK should take it as a failure or something negative. I mean, he can turn it into something positive and still be successful. I mean, dude, Tekashi 6ix9ine tried to fucking come up with something to diss Eminem, and he was trash. Was so bad.
Yeah. So I found when he actually mocks him about it, and it was the chorus part.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
So he actually says, Eminem says, "I'm sick of you being whack," and MGK says, "I'm sick of them, sweet suits, blah, sweets on them corny,
sweatsuits and them corny hats.
Sweatsuit on them corny hats." Okay, thank you for that. So he actually, this is where he actually does the autotune.
Yeah.
this is exactly where he actually does the auto-tune, and oh my gosh, right, it was just that perfect timing right there. But that was no chorus for Eminem. It just was the verse. And
Yeah, man.
wow.
But
So
I mean, oh, well, like I don't know. I mean, I'm not like I'm an Eminem fan, and I'm personally a Machine Gun Kelly fan. Like I've known Machine Gun Kelly for what 4 years now, something like that.
yeah.
So I mean, it's not like I didn't know him before. I think I kind of like his music. I don't relate to a lot of it, but I mean, like it got a nice beat, and I think he's got some rap talent, and it's just his type of rap. It's exclusive to him, and I think if he's trying to mock or be Eminem, that's where he's gonna fail. Like, so I mean, really, I think it's like Eminem had to evolve as he went on, so that he could continue to be successful. So it's really a point of does Machine Gun Kelly want to evolve as a rapper, or does he want to stick to his guns? No pun intended. But and just stick to his style, and how far will that get you? I don't know how else to put it on that aspect. Well, I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I only knew MGK recently. I researched him in a couple of these past few days, about a little bit, just a little bit about him. I do not know a lot because I mean I like old style of rapping. So I always like old styles of everything. So this right here, I don't know if they're going to be around too. That all depends on Rap Devil or Machine Gun Kelly trying to respond to Eminem, or it just stays to one round. My thoughts on this is if I were to pick, because a lot of people may tell me that I'm damage controlling, but since I'm actually more towards Eminem's side, but I see it right here clearly who actually has the most the veteran the actual structure of a diss. I mean, we've seen Eminem rap battle too.
Yeah.
He is a rap battler for a long time. So I mean, it's just really good. Both of them are really good diss. But yeah, as Eminem said that it was a love letter. Because I mean,
literally, I don't know how to put it. Eminem, it's like Eminem basically put it like MGK is fanboying out over me and is angry I did something. Get over it.
Yeah. Like, and MGK actually sounds more angrier than Eminem in this diss.
Yeah, he sounds like a little kid yelling at his dad, and Eminem just sounds like a dad being like,
"I'm just making fun of you, bro."
Like, yeah, he didn't even try.
Yeah, Eminem just like parody Rap Devil in so many ways of his own, the Rap Devil song specifically. Yeah. As we saw of the chorus.
Yeah.
I think there it was the auto-tune thing, and it was just perfect when he just said the auto-tune stuff, and then he said about it right at the end of Eminem's sentence in KILLSHOT. It was just perfect right there, and that's just how do I say it? It's more. It is a thing that rap battlers do. They mock, and they make fun of you instead of getting more compliments about you.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you got the concepts. I mean, rap battlers. I mean, we gotta. When it comes down to being in a rap battle, you have to be on your toes. You really have to be. You have to listen to what the crowd says. You have to listen to what people are saying about someone else. You gotta look at him and see what he does. Like see him picking his
and his
nose.
background story and what you can bring up in your song too.
Yeah, if he can bring up something, anything that's just like gonna be a blow where everyone's gonna be like, shit, like, damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the basics of rap battle. I mean, would I like to see MGK try to respond? No, I don't. Here's why. MGK is just not going to be able to do it to capacity. He was already angry in the last one. What are you going to do? Get angrier? Okay. So, I mean, unless you're coming out with something by yourself, which I mean, you just got like ghosted. You just got exposed for having a ghostwriter on your shit. And on top of that, MGK's cocky attitude. I mean, boy, it is cocky. It's like I get it. You're famous, right? I mean, compared to me or compared to you, like obviously we're nothing. But I mean, bro. Like, how are you gonna say 4 interviews later, like, you come up with this and then it's a leg shot? No, you got killed, bro. Like, you sound like a kid who just lost a 1v1, like on COD in Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Over a clan battle. So.
Yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I know what you mean.
but anyway, it's just like, you're gonna try to come at Eminem. And here's the thing: Eminem, literally, you can hear it in his song, like in the actual song itself, and he's just laid back. Like he is pulling, like he. Man, it's like when you're watching someone run scales on like guitar or on the piano, and when it's somebody very skillful, it's just like, Jesus fuck, like holy crap, that's amazing. That's kind of like what Eminem did. It's like he was just running scales, like chilling. Wasn't even trying, either. So for me, it's just gonna be hard to see MGK coming with something relevant. It's just
exactly.
like
it's gonna be very hard.
Yeah, I feel like he said everything that he has to say already.
Yeah. In my personal view, if he actually respond MGK, it's gonna be very hard because it's his second for the second round. It could be a little bit more vague and more angrier, and it's not gonna make sense at this point since Eminem is going to respond with a bigger guns, or maybe not, or maybe just like Eminem is gonna leave it like that, which I don't think so.
I think Machine Gun Kelly's out of ammo.
I mean, people like rap battles, and a lot of people think that this is fun to hear and fun to watch.
Oh, it is. It definitely is.
Yeah, it is. Even for Latinos, we've been with last year with Tempo and versus Calle 13, and yeah, Calle 13 just murdered him. It's because of his he's a veteran. Calle 13,
Yeah,
he is
it's
what
like,
it is. He studied. He did so many stuff, and he wrote so many songs back in the day. So
yeah,
just like an Eminem.
it's like imagine if MGK came out like Snoop Dogg, like, bro, why would you do that? It's like Snoop's gonna clap you, and Snoop's not gonna give a crap. You're gonna be like, boy, you think you a gangster, like. He's like, I'm an OG. What the hell you looking at? Like,
yeah, just don't go to the big dogs like that.
yeah.
It's just stupid.
I mean,
That's what I don't get, you know. For
I mean, it's a good stunt. I mean, bro, I think this is the most views MGK's ever had on it.
yeah, because of the diss. Because if it wasn't a diss, I don't think so. And it was a diss with help, because he didn't do this alone.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let's talk a little bit about that, since we had that in an article right here.
It's like, no. For me, to be honest, here's the thing, and this is plain and simple. If you are a rapper, right, and you are going to diss somebody for dissing you, don't ask for help. Don't ask for help. Do not ask for help. Don't ever. And you're gonna stand there if you're in a crowd of people, and you are rap battling one person in front of you, and everybody's watching. You're gonna go, yo, give me a sec. Let me talk to my friend real quick. Everyone's gonna be like, you trash, you suck, you know, bro. Like, I mean, not trying to insult ghostwriters, because you know, a lot of musicians and artists have gotten a far way in their career because of those people, even though they don't get much credit for it. But like, I don't know, man. It's just like, again, it's a diss. It's a rap battle. You're trying to destroy this guy. Why are you asking someone for help? Why?
Right. It looks wrong. It looks wrong, really.
It's like you ruined your own credibility.
Right. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what you should not do. I mean, if someone is attacking you, you have to attack back, not with reinforcement. Reinforcement just seems so amateur.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, it's for you, who won first round?
I mean, first round. I mean, I would say, I wouldn't say that like Eminem's Kamikaze diss was a first round. I feel like because he insulted so many people there.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, it's just one person out of all those people felt special enough to go ahead and respond. So I mean, if I'm going MGK's Rap Devil versus KILLSHOT, and KILLSHOT, hands down, like, beat the shit out of Rap Devil.
Yeah, Rap Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it's out of fanboyism. It's just clear as fact right here, and I already, it's already on screen. Like, you could see comparison of both rap, disses, and you could see the structure and how they actually build these lyrics, and you already know who's the veteran. I mean,
yeah, I'm looking at his YouTube channel, and I'm seeing like the videos with the most views on his stuff is stuff that other artists like Camila Cabello or Wild Boy or Wiz Khalifa. All of those are successes because it looks like because they have featured artists in it. I look at everything else, and I'm looking at, 5 years ago, one video has 34 million views. 1 year ago, one has 4.6 million. Bro,
Yeah.
Like, it's the only song I see by himself with 94 million views is "Till I Die." It's like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like in 3 years, that's how many views you got. Like a year, 53 million views. Another one with Camila Cabello. But nothing really breaks 90 like he did before. So, like he did in this one. So it's like, I mean, I'd be happy to have 41 million like views on a video. I mean, that's still a great success. But I mean, compared to Eminem's, he just pulled. He's son of a bitch. I don't even know how to put it. I'm just like looking at half your videos, bro, and Eminem's already destroyed your view count in 2 days all across him. And even the one that you just put out, he's catching up. Like, once he passes you, I'm still going to be paying attention because I want to see who keeps the lead, because to me that's kind of like a tracker,
Right.
But me personally, I think KILLSHOT has the win on this. Eminem had better flow. He had the better lyrics. He took more jabs, and he kind of like just twisted everything Machine Gun Kelly had, and just like turned it back on him.
Yeah, I mean, he dissed his own. He dissed, Rap Devil's part of the chorus and verses. He actually backfired to those kinds of words. He backfired with the daughter and daughter thing. He actually backfired his. I think it was. Let me see over here. Eminem actually just backfired everything that he said in his song and out of the song. So basically, yeah, about the man, I just can't find it right now. It's a long freaking verse, dude.
Yeah.
It's a long freaking verse, but yeah, what I'm trying to say is that Eminem had, he criticized Rap Devil's, actual verses and chorus and even the
oh yeah, straight up from the intro. You sound like a bitch.
Bitch. Yeah, exactly. The freaking mullet shit. It's
like the whole thing was aimed at MGK. Like aimed for sure. The other one wasn't really aimed at him. Like in his lyrics, he said like, was it a death threat or a love letter? Like
exactly. And a lot of people criticize Eminem for this kind of rapping because it sounds weird. Eminem sounds weird in this one because at some point he actually mocks the actual rapping rhythm of MGK, and that's why it sounds different because that's not Eminem's style of rapping.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's people need to at least know that. I mean, Eminem sounds different. That's because he actually doing some sort of parody.
Yeah. This whole disc was like a parody. So
yeah. it's and it was a funny one.
Oh yeah.
So anything else we want to add?
I think I have covered everything that I can cover on my end.
All right.
Talk about that blowjob you.
What?
I'm just kidding.
All right.
Anyway, this is Bad Chick, aka the Bad Chick.
Well,
I'm done embarrassing Abel now. So.
Oh God. So if there's anything else to say, then we should end it here. So, please don't forget to favorite, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for supporting the channel. This has been Zyberpunky.
And this is bad shit, and you better leave a fucking comment. I swear to fucking God, I'll rip your dick off.
Tell us your opinion on the comments below also. And I'll see you guys later.
Deuces.